How do you what do you think we could be looking to do? / what should we be doing?
Holy shit.
Me go behind them. Ryan do dive. Yek look for position to go on them too. We win.
Okay.
For at least a kill or big
These are
cooldown.
just bad pauses
So-
because, like, you know, I'm
We
looking
planning
at
a
the
target
guy.
to like.
Or well, I do have ult, so I guess we're EMPing here. But
We did
We
EMP
do have
here.
ult. That is a very good statement to recognize. We do. Oh, I'm not on pen.
we
do
have coalescence too. We could have
We
just
do have ult,
comboed
yeah,
that.
and we're near co. That is two things that we could look to recognize prior to this setup. So now, when it comes to positioning, what do we want to do? Majin, you said you want to go behind? Come up here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. What about Yak? What do you think you should be doing?
What I should be doing?
Yeah.
Looking for a position that isn't. Looking for like a position that I'm able to get to where they're gonna want to get to. Like, you know what I mean?
Can you try to explain a little bit simpler?
I explain.
Isn't that what I just said?
Looking pretty much for a position where I'm gonna know that they're gonna either want to go for the supports or a DPS. I should know who they're trying to go for, and get into a spot where when they're ready to go, I can also be ready to go.
You're talking about our team?
Yeah.
Oh,
isn't that
okay. The way you stated it it could have sounded like you're talking about the other team, but yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. So where do you think that is on this map?
in this
On this
situation?
exact what you're looking at right now, where do you think that might be?
For me or for
For
that
you,
unit?
for you.
For me, I could be inside the little room.
Under here?
I don't know where your mouse is.
Do I need to change the color? Is blue too much?
It is not showing your.
I can't
It
see
just doesn't.
it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not streaming what I'm drawing. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, dummy. Fart monkey.
Fudge you.
Mm-hmm. Double fart nigga. Slapper clapper.
There we
A
go.
slapper.
EpiPen.
Oh no, I was thinking more like all the way at the top. You know, like that little ledge.
The two doors.
Up here?
The doors, yeah, and yes, but like in that, you know how there's the little windows, yeah, right there, and then look to dive once the monkey moves.
Why don't you just wall climb as soon as we dive?
Because it's kind of a hard position. Because monkey would be still standing right there.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait.
Mhm.
Ryan, how about you? What about you?
I'm taking high ground.
Just instantly?
Yeah. I'm looking to make my presence known.
Okay. Why? Why do you want to make your presence known all of a sudden?
Because my presence is known, then the monkey has nowhere to go, and it's kind of like a roadblock. Because they have nobody to dive except for maybe Moira or Damar and Payload at the moment. Well, not at the moment, but I'm just saying when it gets up there, you know, that's gonna be the only people they're gonna see.
And I lied. I know where I want to go.
Okay.
All right, delete that. Delete that. Yeah. I want to go into that little room that you were talking about in the first place. Walk out onto like that little green part, and then wall climb up when they're ready to dive in.
That's what I meant.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
That's
No, you
exactly
didn't.
what I
No,
meant.
you
I'm
didn't.
like, why don't you wall climb? That's exactly what I
No,
thought.
you didn't. No, you didn't.
Oh, I thought he was talking about like that little balcony wall climb. I was
Nah.
like,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, my bad. I mean, I wasn't gonna go into specifics. I thought you would know.
I have one question for Ryan right now.
What?
When do you engage? As soon as I unpause this, should you be jumping up?
Maybe.
It's a yes or no question.
Right, I'm not ready yet.
I mean, he could.
I think he's.
I mean,
think
yeah.
I
I
think
just
you
play
could.
inside the room and just like not die. I can play from mini in there and just play inside the room.
Not even. Just slam and go down again, and then slam whenever I'm ready because the cooldowns are separate. By the time I get there, you would be able to do it.
No, but you're
And have the
slow. You're a little bit slow. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. You could slam first and then get your cooldown back by the time I get there. Because
Yeah.
Yekka's taking a while as well, so you could probably slam 3 times before we're actually ready.
No, probably just twice.
Probably just twice. Yeah.
The three stretching it.
Yeah.
Either way, we want to deny them this cube.
Yes.
We want to try and deny them this space so Damar can freely move this payload up.
Yes, Damar.
We want to allow Damar the maximum amount of just kind of payload princess time as he can. So we don't really want to let them take this little area up here by Ryan slamming up here repeatedly, not looking for a kill, not even if an opportunity presents itself. Because you want to hold this space for Damar. You want to hold it until Majin and Yek are both ready. So now, what happens is the next question.
Play the video.
Oh, I'm going to.
I'm good.
I don't think that happens exactly. I might have used the MP, but I don't think it actually happens.
Oh, hold up, I missed.
I think I go up with African.
Release the footage. Who joined?
Oh my god, he took a 2-minute shower.
Focus up.
No, I
Then I
didn't.
then I can use no rag.
I
He
unpaused.
still has swamp
Bro.
pass.
So
I
Oh,
joined.
Abby!
Oh.
Majin jumps up.
This was not what I was
Don't
ready
look.
for.
Don't look.
As well as Majin gets killed.
No, wait.
So-
No, there's no
So-
defending yourself after
We
Wait,
that.
have the
wait.
right mindset. We have the right mindset. However, we need to make sure it's our first action. Because if we go back to the next thing that I'm going to show us at around here, we're going to like what we're seeing. Partially. Like, see, we have Yek. Yek's doing what Ryan should have been doing. And we have Majin below. Now we're...
Me and Raj just swapped.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Because you see, the thing is, no matter where you were, any one of you three could have been the one taking the flank that we wanted Majin on. Any one of you three could be doing what we wanted Ryan doing, and any one of you three can be going under and prepping to jump up here. That's the benefit of a dive. It could be any of the characters. It doesn't have to be one specific character. Obviously, there's probably a best lineup for each person on each and what spot, but it really doesn't matter that much. So this is good. It's almost like what we wanted. The only difference is we have one up here, we have one back here. You guys are engaging together. All we would like differently is what?
Me, where Ryan is.
Not even, yeah, just not even like right with Ryan, but in some way pressuring this side, not allowing them to drop over here. So yes, probably not back here directly, but probably somewhere around here that you can jump up where we wanted the Genji to be. And then Genji, you could just drop down, play around Damar. If Winston's going to engage onto you, he's fighting a 2-on-1.
Pretty sure I do drop.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's
Hey,
fine.
shoot.
Yeah, I do.
That's fine. That's fine, because now Winston has to back up and support with the Doomfist coming from behind. Now, again, we're pressuring them back. We're containing them a little bit here. See, we're forcing the Winston to back up because of our pressure. We want to control them. We don't want them to. We don't want to allow them to drop down onto point. We don't want to allow them to drop back and kite back to their spawn. We want to contain them up on this little bridge
I'm gonna
area.
die here again. No, I
You
don't.
use EMP here. You're gonna throw EMP.
Because this goes well.
Oh,
'Cause
do you use EMP?
even Kane
No,
comes
no,
back
I-
to support you guys back here. Yeah, to support Ryan, and that goes very well. We're able to pick off one support.
And Genji. Now it's a 3-on.
Yep, and pretty much that doesn't matter because we're in the fight now. So what do we see there that we could look to work on and do going forward?
Just set up before more like we aggress too fast and it rushes people into doing things that they weren't supposed to.
Yep.
Yes.
You-
What did I have to say here? Ah, yes. Good example. We have a good example. Why do we like this positioning?
Oh, you weren't watching this. We fucked them here.
I know. No,
This
I watched the VoD. I
is-
watched
yeah,
it.
We watched
this is
it.
so good.
We watched it later.
Why do we like this positioning, though, is my question.
It,
We cover all angles basically.
yeah.
You pinched.
Exactly.
The
Some-
booty hole too.
Explain it as if John wasn't here. So, or actually, no, what, John, since you weren't here, explain to me why we like this. Besides, like a little bit more detail than they just did.
Well, you have one dead, you have one low, and then another one.
Ignore their health bars. Ignore their health bars. Just look at the positioning.
Is he high?
Expendable.
I think he's high.
Ryan, not Ryan. We have Ryan who can dive in, and the X can also go to the market. Warrior can support alone.
Yep. We're controlling all of the angles, and hopefully we're all aware the only two areas that they can go are black or back to their spawn, which would not be good because then we just collapse and surround them like we originally were. So we could just give up the space in order
Once you
to
go black, never go back.
Yes.
Yep.
We can just give up the space in order to just to expand the containment a little bit, and you guys do very well at this, as we'll see. See, kiting back, being patient, waiting to see and watching what they're doing. See, not constantly needing to aggress, just poke from a distance. All of you are doing very well at this. And there you go. Ryan was able to actually go in there and get a split. Ryan was able to split some of them off. Now they're mispositioned, and these two should die, or they should be able to, or they should regroup with the team. They should not be allowed to go to a point. They should not be allowed to go anywhere other than out of the fight or dead. And there we go. We got 2 off of that. And that's what's very good about what you guys just did. I like that. But we need to find that on other areas of the map.
We're gonna get bullied for this one, aren't I? Yep. Okay.
What's this one?
I hate this one so bad.
Okay. This is the start of this point. So let me ask us, how do we want to start here? How do we want to start before we do what we do?
I feel like it's gonna be a 3-lane split regardless, right? But personally, the same way where like Yek goes left, I stay right, and so I can play health packs as well, and then fucking Ryan stays middle with the both supports the entire way. So we could just keep them cluttered into this one health pack. I can hack this health pack eventually, and they won't have really much to do other than stay in this little room. The thing is, so what started happening, and I noticed this afterwards, Monkey just kept diving past us. Everybody just kept going past us, and I didn't know how to stop it.
That's not even particularly why we were losing this fight.
Not this fight specifically, but I wanted to ask you that.
The majority of these fights, we can we'll go for questions after, or at least after I get through this point of this round. So, my question is, yes, we want to play that 2-3 lane split, or kind of just have all those strong off angles. But why are we walking towards point? Why are we leaving Majin alone?
It wasn't my fault.
We're a dive comp. Not one of our characters is strong at holding point, except for probably Doomfist, and he is not a great character to hold point because he wants to be mobile. So why are we just giving up all this space around point just to go to poor positioning?
I mean, initially, right, my idea I thought they were gonna play Sim again. After when I didn't say they were gonna play Sim, we could play inside. And then eventually, like, I didn't say it, but like in my mind, I was like, then the DPS can play around the outside, and then look for anybody revealing for a dive in the back before the monkey dives in, and they start their initial push inside the point.
So we just thought they were gonna have a Symmetra, pretty much.
Well, I did. They ran brawl.
I know that. I do remember that being a call. Yes. So, what could we have done better? Yes, we need to become a little bit more spatially aware of like what they're running, because I don't think they run Sim outside of maybe a spawn TP. Yeah, they just spawn TP out of and then they swap off to Tracer. So, but we were even unaware of that. So this more comes along with what information can we gather before the fight even starts, more or less trying to peek over. Ryan, there's nothing wrong if you want to just high jump here. See what's... you can get this height, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I've played... I thought that they're just going to play Sim off the bat because they did it last time. I thought they just brawl this out the entire time. But this is...
So if you do want to go to point, you
this
might as well
is a Sim map too at that, so I was just like...
But Dive is not strong at holding or contesting point. Dive is strong at playing around point.
But there's also 16 seconds.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of time until point's open.
Yeah,
so
like...
we have time to set up around point.
It's better to have inside in point and then set up around it, which I think happens. No. Probably, most likely.
No, they just run. They run down margin. You attempt to go assist.
No.
You run out of util, pretty much. And now you're down fighting a 5v4. Pretty much is all that really happens. So a better way that we could take this, yes, it was a good mindset, but instead we could be more patient and wait. If we don't see a sim, then we could look to hug, or more or less. Yeah, hug. Like, take it like a little bit of like a wave situation. Like Majin, you would play all the way around here, hold around here. Ryan, you would step up and try to hold this corner. Yek, you would step up and maybe try to play around here. And then the supports would be mixed in there somewhere. We'd try to contain them to this little section. And if they were to rotate point, we'd know where they're going. And then we'd just try to meet them there, or we'd chase. One of those two options. Something more like that. if this was the same situation where they didn't run sim. If they ran sim, instead we don't want to meet them point because we are not a brawl comp. We can't just fight them jumping on or falling down onto us. Remember we want to find that setup. So if they were to be running Symmetra, how should we position instead of running a brawl or try to treat it like a brawl?
I think it's the way that we positioned beforehand or after this fight, where we cluster them into the point, which is like probably the least safe space for them.
Wait, there might be.
Wait, can I take a?
So yeah, actually this is perfect, except without me. But like, I think I died for it. That's why I was having trouble. I guess the best way I could do it better is if we cluttered them back into like that health pack area in the backup point,
That's fine.
and I'd be main instead. That's what I noticed afterwards when you told me like, oh, just play main or some shit. Because I kept having myself on that health pack, but it was very dangerous for me. So I guess it'd been easier for me to just go main and we cluttered them back into point.
That's fine. We have 2 characters that are able to utilize environmentals. So we could look to force them into the areas where we can environmental them. Yep.
Okay, can I give it a try?
Could you get what?
Did I say at Majin on left on their health packs?
Yeah. Are you quiet?
I don't know.
I think it sounds like you have a stuffy
Do
nose.
you want me to draw? Or
Yeah, sure.
okay, 1 second. This should work.
So Abby on the right side, hacking those health packs over there because that's their side of the map.
Controlling this health pack.
Yeah. Ryan, main side.
Main side. Right.
Hunter, back side,
This.
and then Lucio, and then the supports can kind of intertwine around anywhere.
Okay. So now my question is, why do we want to leave our spawn side free?
I was about to say I was gonna counter that.
Or we could have me, or Moira and Lucio on that side.
I feel like you want to have Genji on that left side.
Yeah, I think
And
this
then force
positioning
him.
is fine.
It would force him more back because I would want them to play on that back health pack.
I
if any-
personally because I did try doing that in multiple occasions and it wasn't working.
My mic's so low.
You're still very
Yeah.
quiet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Why?
Let me turn up your mic. Hold on. Let me see.
He's at 200 for me. He's very quiet still.
You
Yeah.
looked at somebody else when you right clicked them, by the
Is
way.
that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, or just keep main, Yek on left, Abby on right, and then supports split up around, and force him to the back for Abby, for Ryan to punch off.
And that's fine. That would be fine. But now, why we're still? It's just more a patience game that we're not playing. We're just forgetting to be very patient, or that we have to be patient and dive. We keep a lot of the things that I'm seeing. It wasn't directly that we're just not even setting up. It's that we're just stagger fighting. We're going in one at a time, and we're not waiting for our teammates to be ready to fight. We're going in, and then Ryan's attempting to brawl. Yek's trying to catch up to Ryan's going in. Not because Ryan still is forgetting to ask. It's not every time, but it's more the consistency.
I'm baiting you two here.
The consistency, not here specifically, but the
Okay.
consistency with when you have a target that you want to go in on. Majin does it. It's something that you need to more consistently do. Even Majin sometimes is just ask, "Are we ready to go in on this target?" Or make sure that the team is ready. Because the only way that a dive is going to work is if everyone is on the same page and ready to do that. If not, you're just going to go in alone, get antied, get slept, get booped off the map, get stickied, get fucking solo bladed, whatever you could possibly happen in this scenario could happen to you. Because Majin didn't spawn. Yek might not be ready to go in. You know? Okay. This is a fun little one. This isn't horrible. It's similar to what we wanted, but this is around when you're saying you're realizing that you didn't want to play back here instead. But I like that we're setting up a little bit more here. The thing is it's more of a Yek thing here. What happened?
Oh my god. Yek got yacked.
Why?
Yes, that leaves the supports for you two to easily kill right now. So what I did there was just baited their entire team off for supports to die.
But what if
Whether or
you
not the supports die or not, that's not me.
what if you made it a different way though? Like, I mean, I get because this is fucking amazing. I like it, but also could have you just like stayed right side and prepare for the dive of wall ride so your supports could help you instead
but
of
what
just
happens
wall
if they
riding
just
them.
leave point though, and they just decide to brawl us? We're gonna lose.
Oh, they dived you regardless. Like, you're the only one who's seen right now.
Yeah, but now they don't have dash, they don't have jump, and they probably don't
I mean,
have
he's
cover
right.
point.
Yeah.
It wasn't it was nothing more or less. What I'm trying to say is it's
No, he just
nothing
dashed
wrong
on
with the
top.
bait yet. I'm perfectly fine with the bait. It's more, could we have done it in a safer manner for ourselves? I know you have Mega to play around here, but could we have looked to maybe played it a little bit further back, poked from here, and see maybe stepped up, stepped back. You have more resources and open space back here than you do up here, where you can get stuck on a wall, stuck on something random, and still you have the falling animation. When you climb up and jump up, you have a half second where you're stuck in the air. Like even right now, you're stuck in the air a little bit. I know you're double jumped, but you're gonna be
No,
spinning.
That is not yet.
I'm dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. Well, even still, like with Genji, you're stuck in the air because you get a little bit of a float for half a second after you jump.
He double jumped there.
Yeah, but we could look to maybe play it from a little bit further distance, and if they are to poke, I mean, if they are to jump, and if they're not jumping, see how much more space they're willing to give. Keep trying to step up. Keep trying to slowly creep up here, instead of just like jumping up and over a wall. Because yes, wall climbing is good, but it's very dangerous. I've learned this a lot from Kiriko. It's very dangerous because you're in a stuck line where you could just kind of just get gunned down. Because all Tracer has to do is look straight up while shooting. Look straight up while shooting. Same with Genji, just look straight up while shooting instead of the unpredictable patterns that Genji could have. So we could just be a little bit more patient and try to keep our distance a little bit more, and power creep, I guess, is a decent way to creep up on them while also still waiting for Ryan to get into position. Because if we were to bait, if this happened a couple second or two later, Ryan actually might have been able to pick off both of these supports with Majin. But because it happened, you baited a little bit too early, we aren't able to really get any value. Yeah, we got the support, but it was late. Later than we would have liked because the team was able to regroup still. Also,
I hate this. I think I get 2 off the map, but they still lead. They still win this.
You do.
And they all got back. Oh my god! All of them, both of them completely got
No, because
back.
the fight right after, there was a little fight right after that you didn't tell me if they were low or not. I remember, or was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but I was able to pick off one. The other was just hiding.
Monkey had bubble. Yeah.
Wait, yo, Ken, go back
To what?
to exactly where we just were. So like right as I died,
Like right here, or
Went forward.
like to where like right when I
what I was
died,
showing? What I was showing?
like a couple seconds before.
Like right here?
Right there.
And now go to Riot's POV.
Let's...
Oh my
Ryan,
god!
Ryan. Oh fuck! What
Shut
did you
the
not
fuck
punch
up!
a
Shut
eye,
up!
bro?
Shut up!
What are you doing?
Shut up! I do not want to hear
Cancel that, right?
slander.
We would have gotten both supports on that bait if Ryan didn't miss his punt.
What do you mean? They went inside. The fuck you want me to do?
Just cancel your punch.
Oh no!
Irrelevant.
Sharper got outside.
Let's go. This is the last point I have. So what? We just won this fight, obviously.
Yeah.
How do we want to set up?
Set up.
How
I
should
have
we
no
set up?
clue actually. I wanted to play the corner,
I think we did.
the
already.
grass corner.
You think we did? Do you
I
want to see
think we
where
did.
we did?
Yeah.
We
Yeah, I wanna see where we did.
Kinda. Okay.
Yes sir. We're in a good spot
This is what
too.
I'm going to show you.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
This is what I'm going to show you. Okay. Do we like this?
I set up where I wanted to be.
Okay. You did. Ryan,
Where?
why are we behind a wall?
Huh? Oh no. I was waiting for the auto heal.
Yak. What's the purpose for your positioning?
I accidentally went around, and I was about to climb back over the wall, and then I had a conversation with the tree for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Got to know him.
I like
I think
Majin, you are doing fine. Supports, I have no complaints about the both of you.
Yeah.
No complaints.
I think this is why I died then. Because I was confused why I died
You have
here.
no
I was
team.
like, I wanted help.
Your DPS and your other two are fucking.
These are bad pauses, all right. You gotta resume it. Resume it. These
Yeah,
are
no,
bad
resume
pauses.
for like 2 seconds.
These are Ken always gets a bad pause, bro.
He
there.
gave you 2 seconds.
No,
Still
no,
there.
no.
Still there.
Give me five more seconds, please. Five
It
more
only gets
seconds.
worse, Ryan.
Please,
Still
5
there.
more seconds.
Wait,
I'm dead.
Wait. You have health. You're
It's
fine.
good. It's good.
I
Good, right?
fixed myself, Ken. I fixed myself.
Yeah, this is good.
It only took
It took
20 seconds.
7 seconds.
20 seconds.
It was 7 seconds.
Bro, 7.
Okay, so if I go back to right here, where are we, Ryan? This is about
Okay.
15 seconds ago, Ryan.
Hey.
Technically, it was 13 seconds ago. We went to-
See, Demar with the layup, you know? Come on, man.
Where would we prefer to be? We need to be setting up fast because other teams might play this fast. They might not take the time that this other team does. Because Ryan, this 10 to 15 seconds that you spend over here twiddling your thumbs on point is gonna just be. They're gonna run us down. They recognize, oh, Majin's over here, they have a Sombra over here, or they decide to push over here, or they even decide to push down main. Yek isn't in position. You are not ready for a fight, and if you are, you're gonna be using both util instantly. We don't want to be doing that because you're gonna get no value out of one of your util because you're gonna have to use it to get over the wall, Ryan. That's what.
No.
Yes.
No, if he slams, you can go over the wall and do damage. No value.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to slam in the first place because you could use slam as a getaway
He
option.
could just be holding this. He could be applying pressure from just sitting here, sitting this corner. No.
Resume.
And then Yek being here is fine. Ryan, we already went over this.
No. That make me
I
look
died by
bad
the time you get there.
Yek
every
being
single
here is fine.
time.
Majin, more or less, you don't need to be poking from here because this is going to be more looking to... Unless we're looking to bait, unless we're playing for bait, you don't need to be poking this. You just go for info.
Can't he scout it, though?
Yeah, he can scout this. He's perfectly fine scouting this, yeah. Looking for info and, looking at what they're doing, that's fine. Unless we're looking to bait, you don't want to be shooting here.
Wouldn't it be better to scout from up top though? Look where he is right now, right up top, because they're not gonna go through that top lane.
As much. Sure, I could, but I wouldn't be prepared for the fight that is about to happen.
He would need to come in from behind where they could easily turn on him.
Yeah.
The team has been able to do.
Which is why
maybe a little bit behind in the fight.
Which is why I was gonna say Yek could play on top of that area that Demar just said.
Yeah, I told you Jared was gonna be here. I called that like shit.
Yek would play up top here. I would play the same right because I am trying to bait them here, but it doesn't matter. But I would play the same right, and Ryan would be a little more smarter and play main here, just keep them encased in here.
And that's fine.
Because I'm poking on the right, so they can move towards me, and then we can do something.
See, I have no complaints with Yek playing where Moira is, or playing the statue. It depends on what they're running, more or less. It'd be more situational on determining the team's position. Which it's always going to be. It's always going to be situational as to where exactly in micro-wise we position. If we want Ryan on this side or that side. Also determining if we want Ryan on this side to see if we're going to force them this way. It's all going to come down to situation. Okay. So, any questions?
Fuck?
Nicholas!
Is the fucking...
Nicholas! What are you doing?
He's doing the thug shaker.
Yo, bro, he's getting it down, bro. He's grooving, bro.
Are there any questions?
We're showing off his Baki fit.
There is no questions, but
I have one question.
I was honestly
Okay,
prepared from the rush to the right side.
No, I was just saying, look at Nicholas.
The entire time.
Not looking at Nicholas.
Lament, I appreciate we're doing a VoD review, man.
So, nothing else that we need to look at?
Let me explain myself though.
Go ahead.
No.
So for my initial
Are you explaining your position right now?
to just defend my case here, right?
Go ahead.
I thought that because a lot of the teams that we've seen rushes the right side.
Yeah.
So I was like, what if I play the wall right and see if I can get a pick? Not realizing that I'm hungry and tired. The scene when I saw DeMar wall riding, I was like, oh, I have to play up and play the corner.
This is the second map of the night.
Okay, but wait. I had a realization after seeing DeMar's face that I'm supposed to be playing the